What's up, Mwewa welcome back to another episode of The Sauce, and I'm sure you're wondering, new face? Well, I'm Debbie, Deb if you like. I'm your presenter for this episode, and it's you, The Sauce, what you're bringing to you the juiciest stories. And without wasting so much time, let's get into the gossip. So source number one, people, it's 2020 and people just don't move on, like they're still dwelling on the past. People like Benas Banda, for example, he's still on some obsession with Vanilla Zaddy Bobby East, and this time around he just went too far, involving Bobby East's family into his social media rant. Nomba Mwevantu Shua, what kind of obsession is this? So Bobby East has gone ahead and advised Benas Banda to keep his family out of his mouth, and he has also advised him to heal. Moving along, guys, so Yo Mapsyo has issued an apology to his ex-girlfriend Mwizu Kanji and also his fans for having disrespected Mwizu publicly. So last week we also on social media was flooded with what Yo Maps's DJ had to say about Mwizu, and also in a video which Aunt Millie had where she called Mwizu, and it was very emotional. She just had to clarify all those issues. So the singer has gone ahead to apologize. Hopefully they sort out their issues. People, let's be content with what we have. So moving on, guys, our Facebook English teacher, Mr. Simon Mwewa Lane, apparently hasn't always been as smart. Mr. Mwewa is always there correcting people's grammar, like this is right, this is wrong, and we're always like, habanabo. Well, Mr. Mwewa went to the best schools, but he just hasn't always been as smart. This is what he had to say.
In high school, I struggled. In secondary school, I wasn't an A student. I was just a very average student. I really struggled through school, you know. And looking back now, I think at some point, you know, because you know when you feel that you're not getting something, you read something over and over and you're not getting it. You think something's wrong with you. You know, and you know, when I was growing up, we didn't have institutions that sort of, you know, examined you and sort of told you what you have or what you're lacking. Yeah. Looking back now, I think I did have some type of attention deficit disorder. Oh. Yeah, I wasn't a smart kid. The only saving grace I had was I loved to read.
So somebody is bad, guys.
I hate these. I bet it.
The songbird Kantu, after announcing that she'd be leaving the music scene after releasing her first and final album, well, she's back now that she just released her latest song, and she said she's not going anywhere. Number shani, guys, ni publicity something. Yo, kulia Kantu. So now, guys, let's get to another exciting part of the episode, which is on the spot. And the person who's coming next doesn't even know what's about to hit them. Let's watch.
Under. Goda. It's a sandwich. I mean, there's bread involved. Cheese. A dangari. I have no fridge. Feel like a potato. Replace them.
So this week's segment of Love Entanglements was inspired by what's happening between Mwizu Kanji and Yo Maps. Let's watch.
Yeah. Okay, so do you think friends should get involved in your relationship issues? Like, let me say, for example, you and your girlfriend fight. Should they come and speak to you on her behalf?
Well, for me, it's it's a tricky situation because I feel there are some instances where you might just want to settle the argument between the two of you, but in some instances you want people to come through, sit you down. But I would prefer sitting the two of us. We just talk things and then just be able to move on. I think that way it's a little bit mature.
That's very interesting. But you know, there are some times where you just fail how to speak to someone. You know, every time I look at you, I'm so upset. I end up saying wrong things. I'd rather someone else comes to speak to you on my behalf.
So are you
I
of
don't
the view
cause no
that
problems.
you want to invite someone else?
I think so.
And then
idea.
look, this is a situation where maybe if you ask your female friend to come and speak to me, and this is someone who's been crushing on me, what are we going to talk about?
Why would you think that?
You know, nowadays we are living in the world of entanglements. You know, you would think that your friend will come to speak to me about you, but instead she'll be coming to spice things up for her and actually end up blaming you at the end of the day. So I would just want, if you feel that you can't talk to me for 2 days, 3 days, then we stay quiet like that. But someone, either you or me, should be able to take the initiative and initiate the conversation, and then we talk things over.
So we have come to the end of the episode. I've had a great time. Hope you enjoyed as much as I did. It's been Debbie. Bye-bye.